Why do I always begin every stream just by letting out like a big old sigh? I don't know. Look at my face cam, dude. Look at my face cam just looking as bad as it ever does. Freaking face cam. Nah, I'm kidding. I shouldn't. Yo, look at Chuppy on a 5-watch streak on Twitch. What? Man. I just can't with this camera anymore. What? What? Gabe coming in with the super chat on YouTube, and we just started the stream. What? Boy, come on, you don't gotta do that. Oh my goodness. New week, and y'all are already being too nice. Give me some hype in the chat for Gabe coming in with the super chat. Literally, I wasn't even here for a minute. Like, bro, what? Thank you, dog. Much love. Gabe's been around for, I think, years at this point, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, brother. Much love, bro, actually, Gabe. Appreciate you being in the streams day in and day out. And now bro comes in with the super chat too. Like, what? All right, well, that's a way to start. Chat, how we doing? My mom paid me back with digital money instead of cash, so I was able to donate. Hey, make sure you keep some of that digital cash for yourself, though, you know? Go get you something nice. Go do that, too. But yeah, welcome in Gabe, welcome in Zane, welcome in Milliers, welcome in Chuppy. Appreciate the super chat right off the get-go. That's crazy. Thank you, dog. For real. Chat, how was y'all's weekend? Look, Thanksgiving, well, we streamed on Friday. You know what I forgot to do on Friday, chat? And we didn't even notice it, too. We were too caught up with the Legend ZA. But I forgot to do a food review. It's all good, though, because I'm literally back home in, like, 2 more weeks, so we're good. What noteworthy thing went down over the weekend, chat? Was there anything? Was there anything? Was the weekend at least good? Was it chill? You know, hopefully y'all chilled. Hopefully, hopefully it was chill. Also bought the full version of Geometry Dash with it. Oh yeah, the full version does cost money, doesn't it? You know what? Valid purchase. Can't lie. I got a gifted sub on Twitch yesterday. That's a W. That's always... Ain't that a nice surprise? You go onto someone's like YouTube or Twitch channel, all of a sudden you're a member, you didn't even know it. That's such a nice surprise. Went to my grandma's, so I wasn't able to study, so I may or may not be cooked next week for all the tests. Hey, me and you both, brother. Even though mine's not tests, mine's more so like these like final 2 projects, and I didn't do anything over Thanksgiving break, so hey, me and you both, you know. We there. We there, man. Yeah, chat, I'm back at college, but I'm literally here. Dude, I kid you not, I have like 1 week of classwork. I'm not going back for another week after that because I have like 1 exam, like just a 1. But it's, you think I'm worried about that thing? No. It's just this last week of classwork, that's it. The camera's actually cooked. It is blurry, right? Dude, are you for real? I told y'all. This like sucks. Dude, I don't understand like what it focuses on. Okay, I think it's getting better. No, it's not. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, just give me false hope. I like that. Do that again. Yeah, no, do it again. I like that. You know? Got new earbuds? Oh, okay. Personally, I'd be rocking out with Raycons. Because here's what happened, right? Here's what happened. I did have AirPods. But then they just like completely sucked it and died. And I think they like stopped working. So then I used United Gamers Raycon code. Boy, I got a great, and look, this is not, boy, I do not know United Gamer in person. This is not a paid, you know, something. But hey, used this code, got a great deal on them. So yeah, I've been using those for like over a year now, I think. So yeah, you know, I guess I'm a Raycon guy now. Chat, what else? I have to write 125 words in Spanish about my community. I wouldn't even be able to do that in English. Oh, man. And that's where you just go to... Nah, that's one of those things. Okay, to hit the word limit, you just got to say the same thing 4 times over again, but just word it differently. You know? Now, I don't know what that looks like in Spanish. I don't know a lick of Spanish. But, you know, you just... Hey, anything to hit that word count, bro. That's how it be on, like, discussion posts. And you gotta hit, like, at least 50 words in your replies. So you're like, oh, wow, Sarah, this was a really good post. You have very insightful thoughts and opinions. I would have to agree with this post and what you said, especially in your third, you know, you got to go on and on. Make sure you get that. I don't have a code for Raycon. I was saying I use someone else's code. You know? That's what I was saying, guys. What else, bro? YouTube short went up earlier today. Next one will be going up on Tuesday. Aside from that, chat. We're trying to escape the Ayurok today. If I don't beat this chapter today, then the world may end. We're gonna get hit by the biggest solar flare the universe has ever seen, and it's over. The world's fate relies on my shoulders today. We need to get past this one stupid key card stream. I mean, part of the game. I was reading a chat message that said stream. So, yeah. And if you're wondering why, now, of course, I wasn't late to this stream because I'm never considered late. That's just, you know, the law. But, you know, if you were to hypothetically theorize that I was late to today's stream, I have good reason. I was looking at a little guide of how someone else got through chat, you know, this part that we got stuck on. They made it look about as easy as it could be. I kid you not, I think they were through it in like 10 minutes. So yeah. Didn't really help a whole lot. Here's what we need, bro. All we need. Chat, all we need that good spawn for the key card again. Remember when the key card spawned outside of the hallway? That's all we need, dude. Do you understand? That's all we need. And then we just go pop it on the key card and we're through that section. This is what your ears look like? Bro, what? What is that emoji? I'm an emo. It's a controller shaped like an what? Y'all know before we get into the game, though, we gotta peep the archives in the Discord. So yeah. Do y'all believe we can get it done today? Because I'm pretty sure I believe we can get it done today. I don't know about y'all. I think we can. I think we can. Okay, I'm pretty sure we were here last time we left off. I do believe we were here. Alright. I'm serious, dude, if I don't beat... Oh my gosh, if I don't beat this today... I genuinely think... My heater just turned off, golly. Now it sounds like I'm just talking to an echo. It sounds like I'm talking in like the middle of a cave. And then you can find Naveen. Yo, Zane... Dude, I don't know what your obsession with Naveen is. Bro's like the most irrelevant character in that game. My book was talking about nose surgery and I couldn't stop laughing. I don't know why you were laughing, because like nose surgery has nothing to do with me, but you know. Got a shiny Peaky Peck on Pokemon Go. Dude, that's crazy. The last time I played Pokemon Go, Generation 7 wasn't even in it, I'm pretty sure. It only went up to Gen 6 the last time I played Pokemon Go. Are there all 9 generations now? I would assume there are. Alright. Alright, let's see where we are. 2 truths and a lie. I think I literally just mentioned on Friday that we haven't done one of these in a minute. Hold on, bro. Ollie, welcome in. Chat, can y'all believe it? It's been like months since we've seen one of these. Low-key, we're running up the channel point predictions again since it's been so long. We have to run up the channel point predictions again. Chat, this is my Coors Light shirt. Or no, it's Coors Banquet. Never mind. Played Pokemon Go with my dad. I would just grind it with my friends. We got on our bikes. We just bike around the neighborhood and everything. Hatch some eggs. Do all the good stuff. Good times, bro. Good times, when life was easier, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Two of the following videos are true while the other one is trash. Can you spot the fake? Season 2, Episode 8.
Season 2 finale. Is he done? Is he done after this? No. Is he gonna be done after this? If you don't just play the video.
A sheet of paper and write something on it.
Nah, he not gonna be done after this. 2 truths and a lie are never stopping.
Then place it into a Ziploc bag and seal it. Then draw something.
I might be rusty, bro. I might be rusty.
On the outside of the bag in Sharpie. When you place the bag into the water, you can see that the words written on the paper will disappear when viewing from this angle, but the stars drawn on the outside of the bag do not disappear. If you take a beaker of...
That makes sense because of refraction. Y'all ever heard of refraction? Can't pause or gonna get an ad. Oh my gosh, that's right, the 10-second thing. Should we test that?
Water, weigh it on a scale, and then carefully dip your finger in the water. You'll see that the reading on the scale does not change because your hand is holding up the weight of your finger, meaning there's no additional force transferred to the scale. If you blow bubbles, they'll pop
Okay, that's true, right?
Almost immediately when they touch your hand. However, if you wear cotton gloves, you don't need to make any modifications to the bubble soap, and the bubbles won't pop nearly as easily, and you can bounce the bubbles repeatedly.
Ooh!
You've seen all...
He given us a tough one already. Chat, is it B? It's definitely not A. All are true. Well, there's only one way to decide this, chat. And that's with a channel point prediction. That's with a quick 30... No, I'll make it a minute. That's with a channel point prediction. I remember those magic gloves. What magic gloves? It changes the volume of the water regardless. Yeah, but that wouldn't change the weight, would it? Yo, by the way, I'm looking in the activity feed on Twitch, and the most recent prediction is when I asked, is Fanny Mama Bear? Bro, the people that have not been seeing Road 96 are absolutely lost. That is crazy out of context. Is D or E all true? No, D's none. D is all true. E is more than one were fake. So basically all of the above are like 2 of the above. The weight corresponds with the volume. What? But I feel like there's the same amount of water in there, right? So like, why would the weight change? What the poll look like? Okay, poll's done. Watch this. I'm saying C.
All 3 videos now. Pause to vote in the comments which one you thought was fake.
C.
Wearing cotton gloves does help prevent bubbles from popping. If you thought this video was fake, well, you'd be wrong. From this angle, the words on the paper do seem to disappear. This is due to the way light refracts through the plastic bag and the water. If you look at it from a different angle, you can see that the words are clearly still there. That means this video is fake. The reading on the scale does rise when you dip your finger in the water.
So how did he make it not rise?
The finger is displacing water, and the buoyant force acting on your finger acts equal and opposite on the water and therefore the scale. I simply messed the reading on the scale to make it look
gosh, that's so stupid. That was a warm-up. It doesn't even count when you think about it. What was it? It was B. Ooh, someone lost channel points. When you think about it, that one doesn't even count because it was a warm-up attempt. So it's like, okay.
Hopefully you got that right, but if not, it's time for
prediction round.
If you take a piece of graphite pencil lead and place it across the terminals of a 9-volt battery, you can touch a match to the graphite and the match will light.
What?
If you drop food dye...
There's no way you put an emoji. Oh, it's a prediction round. Wait, that's why.
A glass of water, the food dye slowly sinks and mixes with the water like this. However, if you place a bunch of sugar in the water and stir it up to dissolve it, now when you drop food dye into the glass, the food dye will rise back to the surface and not immediately mix like before.
That one only seems true because, like, I don't know, there was another substance in the water. It sounds true.
4. If you place 2 inflated balloons of slightly different size on both ends of a PVC valve, when you open the valve, air will flow from the larger balloon to the smaller balloon until there's the same amount of air in each.
Yeah, that's true. This one's true, right? Guaranteed. Guaranteed this one's true. So it's either A or B.
You've seen all 3 videos now.
Oh, bro, is that how a match works? No way. I'm saying A. I don't know. Let's see what the jury has to say. Jury, this is where y'all come into play. All right. Jury, y'all got to come into play here. There's a D and an E too. He could be tricking us. I'm like almost positive C is the right answer, right? Because isn't that how like a bunch of things work, you know? Or isn't that just how air works in general, I'm pretty sure? Dude, I gotta decide A or B. Or they're just both fake. But it's rarely ever D or E. Adis did a prediction. Adis is in here? Hey, welcome in, Adis. Bro thinks he's got aura just lurking in the shadows. I'm kidding. Dude, it's rarely ever D or E, but like he low-key could whip out one on us. What are y'all saying? No. Let me see. Y'all are saying C? Y'all said C is fake. That's the one I feel like is true. A, final decision.
Now pause to vote in the comments which one rise back to the surface instead of mixing right away.
Good.
Here's a view when dropping the food dye from even higher, and it's pretty cool to see. That means this video is fake. The air actually goes from the smaller balloon to the larger balloon when the valve is open. That's
stupid. Yes, I'm on a losing streak. It's okay. I'm going to redeem myself with this last one here.
Episode of Two Truths and Trash. Explanation for why the smaller balloon beat the larger balloon in a race during a previous episode. It's part of the explanation in that video, which didn't affect the answer for that inflated balloon.
Wow, he's still explaining this one. Okay, hold up. Oh my goodness. All right, one more. Bro, that is... Okay. Third time's the charm. Y'all know what they say. I'm getting this one absolutely 100% positively correct.
On to the next round. Now it's time for the final round, round 3. If you take a straw that has been cut to this size and place it between 2 glasses, one empty and one full, the water from the full glass is siphoned to the empty glass until the water level is equal for both. These nails are not magnets, but if you take a strong magnet and place a nail on it, you can string together multiple nails without them falling.
I mean, yeah, possibly, depending on how strong that magnet is.
Next up, take a Brita and place it next to the sink. You'll notice the faucet nozzle doesn't stay up, and you might think I need to sit there and hold the faucet as I fill it up. However, if I turn the faucet on, the thrust from the water shooting out provides enough force to keep the nozzle up. Then when I'm done, I turn off the water and the nozzle automatically falls back into place.
How am I supposed to know that?
Videos now.
Oh my goodness, I'm not getting this one right either. I stink. Yeah, good runs. I stink. Chat, what is it? I just want to, you know what? This is where, you know, this is when we're playing Judge Sim and the judge has to go to the jury to get a final verdict. Should I stop the Naveen glaze? Zane, you know what? No, you don't have to. You know why? You know why? Because whatever you're a fan of in life, you know, you got to stick by him, okay? And I respect it. You know, if you're a fan of Naveen, then I respect the dedication, you know. I as much as I don't understand it, because Naveen is like a poopy head, Debbie Downer, never happy. Gotta respect the dedication. Maybe he has a special one, but mine literally doesn't do that. Do you have the same sync? Y'all are saying C. C does look really weird. Like, how would that even work? But then also you got to think about how would he have faked it? A feels like it's real just cuz. C definitely feels like the most fake one. A is fake. But how did he fake that then? CGI? Did bro CGI the video? I might think outside the box and go B. Matter of fact, I may do D. C.
Now pause to vote in the comments which one.
Wait. No, it hasn't. Wait, A hasn't been an answer yet. I'm gonna use that logic that you use when you're in high school taking a test and you don't really know what the answers are, but you have like 3 C's in a row, so then you don't do C for the next one. I am gonna say A.
Thought was fake.
Because there hasn't been an A yet.
If you thought this video was fake, you'd be wrong.
I knew that. That one was easy.
Multiple nails together using a magnet. Also, turning on the water does allow me to fill up my Brita without me having to hold the nozzle. This is the second interesting phenomenon that I've observed with the sinks in my apartment, and it was simply too interesting for me to not include. Anyway, if you thought this video was fake, well then you'd be right. This is not a real way to siphon water, and nothing happens if you place this between the 2 glasses. You have to dip the...
Come on, man. Last one, best one, baby. Last one, best one. I did that on college exams. Yeah, I feel like you still be doing that in college, yeah. Last one, best one. I told y'all 3rd time's the charm. Yo, what's up, Iris? Welcome in. What's happening right now? We're going through Discord archives, and I just whipped out my Albert Einstein Jr. instincts and got this question right.
Down underwater to fill up the straw, and then quickly but...
Let's go. Did y'all get that right in the channel point prediction? Remember, come over to the Twitch if you want channel point predictions. Ooh. Couple people lost 900 channel points. Brutal work. Brutal work. If Naveen never existed, who would your least favorite character be? Heck, probably Lita. Team MZ's just
Beast
mid.
Used to play competitive Pokemon, but how good was his team? Stay tuned to the end for the final grade. He played in Generation 5 UU, which is Smogon competitive Pokemon 2nd Division.
Alright, bet I'm gonna rate this team.
With his favorite Chandelure team. His first Pokemon Zatu, pretty good. With Magic Belt, pretty good. Overpowered.
Show me a full picture of the team. Okay.
Team.
Hariyama, Heracross, Blastoise, Bronzong, Zatu, Chandelure. Mr. Beast used to play Pokemon Showdown. Is that like one of his oldest YouTube videos? Yo, what's up, Jacob? Welcome in. Hey, what's up, Sceptile? Welcome in. 13 years ago? Dude, I barely even knew Pokemon Showdown was around for that long. Okay, Mr. Beast, man. I'm gonna have to go ahead and, you know, as a professional Pokemon competitive VGC 40-year champion here, I'm gonna have to go ahead and rate your team. You double up on fighting type right off the bat. That is not a good start. With that being said, you also double up on the psychic typing. That is kind of rough. 1 dark type, and you are absolutely smoked. I mean, maybe not, but, you know. I mean, maybe that's why he has 2 fighting types, though, if you think about it. You got Blastoise. Okay, you did put the best Kanto starter on the team. I gotta respect that. I mean, at least your psychic types are like, you know, Bronzong and Zatu, something a bit more unique. It's not like Alakazam or something. Heracross, dope Pokemon. Chandelure, dope Pokemon. Mega is absolutely buns. Hariyama. You might be the most, like, literally every playthrough of a Hoenn game I watch, they got Hariyama on the team. With that being said, 6.7 out of 10. Had to do it to him, bro. Had to do it to him. What is Doki Doki Literature Club? It's a visual novel. Bro, so it's not even a game? If Mega Sceptile was created today instead of back in 2014, yeah, basically, they would just literally throw a model of a tree on his back. Because, I mean, dude, can we talk about Pyroar on Friday? I didn't know it could get worse than, like, Dragonite, and it did. What, like, dude, that's really all they did with Pyroar? What was going on here? Yo, what? Why do I look like that? Dude, it looks like I just saw a ghost. Wait, I can tell. Okay, we're in Mabel's lab. What happened in Mabel's lab? It's a psychological horror. What? That game is? Dude, I look flabbergasted. Bro. Yeah, why do I look so scared? Still better than Mega Malamar? You just said you mean Pyroar's better than Mega Malamar. That's how I know Sceptile's got the worst takes in the chat. Oh my goodness gracious. That she worked for Team Flare. Is that when I was joking about finding out that she worked for Team Flare? I don't remember making that face. What is this? What is Mo.co? Bro, Supercell. Yo, Supercell. Is this a real game? Hey, stop coming out with new games. Literally just put all your time and attention into Clash of Clans, because Clash of Clans is the only one worth it. You know? What does my shirt say? It's Coors Banquet Rodeo. Look at the big Longhorn right here. I'm not a Texas fan, but there is a Longhorn on my shirt. Okay, no more images and viewer skies. Do we have any new viewer eats? Ooh, we do. Oh man, I remember the Thanksgiving meal. Okay, we do down here. Wow, we go from a very, you know, elaborate Thanksgiving meal to a cookie and some pepperoni and cracker. Oh, the duality. Hey, remember, link to join the Discord is on the YouTube and Twitch and in the descriptions of, like, streams and whatnot. I'm not a Texas fan, bro. Alright, gotta rate some viewer eats before we get into the game. Okay, that cookie needs some Gold Bond dry skin lotion. This thing looks like the cracks in a desert. Y'all ever watch, like, a Planet Earth documentary? And they're talking about the desert, and they get some shots of the desert, and there's, like, cracks in the ground and stuff. Oh, my gosh. Sorry, my bad. Hey, my fault on that. I just, you know, food's on the screen. Okay, you got some regular crackers, I think that's pepperoni or salami right there, something like that. I'm gonna assume you kind of do the little cracker meat combo. You put one piece of meat on the cracker, eat it. That makes it pretty good, you know, that makes it pretty good. The cookie, I mean, nah, that's not my type of cookie right there. No. Give me a chocolate chip cookie. The cookie's not cutting it. You know? I get it like a cookie cutter. This isn't really a full meal too when you think about it. No, because like, again, you can't. I feel like you can't go wrong with like little crackers and meat. 6 out of 10. I won't put you down in the 5s. 6 out of 10. The OG charcuterie board. Oh yes, I love it when my charcuterie board has a giant cookie on it. Okay, next. Oh, gave us some elaboration down here. I do like to see that. It has cheese, seasoned chicken barbecue sauce, and I got sour cream. That is what is inside of the quesadilla. Remember that, bro. How's that higher than the Thanksgiving meal? Oh, I did give the Thanksgiving meal like a 5.9, didn't I? Okay, hey, but hey, the pie redeemed it all, okay? The pie redeemed it all. Trust. Your pie was like a 9 out of 10. Okay, what's in the quesadilla again? Chicken, barbecue sauce, cheese? Okay, so it's a chicken quesadilla, basically. Do have some chocolate milk. Bro, I can always trust Josh to get chocolate milk, the best type of milk. That's always going to give you some good points. 2 slices of a quesadilla. They are scamming you out of your mind because you know that the whole quesadilla is like 4 slices, but they split it up into 2 just so they can like give it to more students and stuff. Scamming. Sour cream, good. Is this a full-on meal that's gonna fill me up for the rest of the school day? No chance. Not one little sliver of chance. 2 little slices of quesadilla and a chocolate milk. With that being said, I mean, I would absolutely scarf it down. 7.4 out of 10, because the quesadilla is still good. It's just like, we need to see some more sides, you know, some more food categories. I mean, don't your schools make you get a fruit or vegetable? You know, at least show that off. You know, my schools needs to start giving us milk again. What? They don't do milk anymore? What did they give y'all? What did they give y'all to drink? I thought milk was like a staple in school. Like every cafeteria had to have that. Oh, chocolate milk? Oh, my bad. Yeah, bro. Oh my, and so they are still doing milk, but they took out the best type of, okay. Your school is, yeah. School's on crack. Last viewer eats homemade chicken shawarma sandwich with some fries to the side. And when you say fries to the side, you put about like 6 fries down there. What is that sauce? Do you say? He doesn't say what sauce it is. Yo, Septile, you still in here? Can we get some elaboration? I really hope that's not mayonnaise, but that's about what it looks like. That is true, they're not crinkle fries. Okay, they're not crinkle cut fries, so, you know, it's okay. They gave us juice at my school. Yeah, my school's had like juice and milk. Aioli. Yeah, it could be like that garlic aioli sauce. I think I've had that before, which that does go well with fries. I'm really gonna hope this isn't mayonnaise. It's ranch. See, here's why I don't think it's ranch though, because you don't have the little specks of like green in it or like whatever. You know, ranch usually has like the little like whatever they are. This is like straight smooth white sauce. Now, this is a chicken shawarma sandwich. I don't know what a shawarma is. I've heard of it before. I'm going to assume this is pretty good, though. You said it's chicken. I mean, is it like a chicken wrap, basically? Something like that. Pretty solid. I would like... The fries actually looked, you know, decently seasoned. I'd like to see a few more on that plate. However... I can't... I don't know if I can go... You know, I don't know what the sauce is. Can we assume... For the sake of the rating, I think we're going to assume it's garlic aioli. In which case... Oh yeah, I feel it in the wind. Yep, it's coming this way. 7 out of 10. Safe play. Safe play because we aren't 100% sure what the sauce is. Would have liked to see a bit more fries there. Probably could have gone to like a 7.3, but, you know. 7.3, tomato. What's the difference? Okay, viewer eats not too shabby today. What is going to be shabby is if I don't beat this game right here. Then it's going to get disgusting. It's going to get ugly in here. It's about to be like the Egg Bowl on Friday when they started fighting in the middle of the field. That was pretty funny. Dude, I can't believe that was the last week of the regular season for college football. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously? Why does, like, the best sport on this planet have, like, the shortest season? You know, it true, you know, it kind of sucks. You know, got to go to my grandma's house. Wait, who else? Someone else went to their grandma's house, too. Everybody hitting up their grandma. Dude, come on, bro. I gotta beat this. Come on. I got to beat this. Oh, the music, the menu music doesn't miss, though. Oh, yeah. I'm turning that down a little bit. Oh, yeah. remember, we have beaten the first 2 chapters. We're trying to beat the 3rd one, which I also think is the final one. I could be wrong about that, but I think. What are you doing after you beat it? You know, I'll be honest, I haven't really thought that far ahead.
Is not that big.
Jacob re-upped for the 2-month membership. What the flip? First we had Gabe with the super chat. Now Jacob re-upping the membership. Is that month 3, I think? Can I look? No, I can't look. Wait, yes I can. No, I can't. Whatever. Jacob, appreciate that. No, I think that's 2 months. It says member for 2 months. Wait, but then wouldn't that mean this next upcoming month would be 3 months, right? I don't know. Appreciate it. Give me some hype in the chat for Jacob re-upping the membership, bro. Much love, dog. Thank you for real. That means a lot, actually. That means a lot. Thank you. Hold up. I kind of just want to sit here on the title screen the whole time, if you want me to be honest. You forgot to do fast food on... Oh, yeah, on Friday? Yeah, I talked about that. Over winter break, I'm going to have to get around to doing one. Because, yeah, I mentioned that at the start of the stream. We were so caught up in Legend ZA that I forgot, man. That I forgot. Okay. Brother. Chapter 3. This is the hardest one. We need to get past this stupid section with the railroad and whatnot. And that's it, you know, that's it. Chat, I've never... Okay, look at the controls right now. I've never tried to hold my breath. Does that do anything? What's the game plan? What did the video say to do? Well, that's the funny part. The video made it look like as easy as possible. So I don't know. I think I'm just winging it. Haha. Hey, welcome in, Chwibble. When do you plan on telling the other viewers about the incident? What incident? Hold breath. Yeah, hold the right mouse. Yeah, I saw it. What does that do, though? Have I even tried to do that? Okay, remember, we gotta run right off the bat. I hate this guy. I hate this level. I just want to beat it. Matter of fact, I'm doing it first try. Let's go. Manifestation. I'm lagging already. Okay. Ratatouille, you're dead, bro. Oh my goodness, I'm dead. I'm dead already. If you don't get down... Dude, is my sensitivity... Did my sensitivity reset? Okay, that's a little better. Hold breath while running? There's no way that's possible. Do you think you can hold... See, I'm holding the right mouse right now, and it's not doing anything. I guess when we're moving after hiding? Do you think you can't do it while you're hiding? We don't have the good key card spawn again. It's not doing anything. Wait, what? Chat, holding your breath isn't doing anything. Right mouse button. That's not doing anything. I can still hear him breathing. Then it's a troll. You're telling me they put this on the screen in the game just to troll? Must be for a specific scene? Yeah, maybe? Dude, this is so difficult. dead. GG's. Oh my goodness, I'm dead. How is it in the table? Oh, this dude just glitches. You so much with a burning passion, you suck. Okay, guys, we have the key card again. Now it's time to get out of this hallway, which is like impossible to do. It's not doing anything. Holding my breath isn't doing anything.
I just want to go back.
R.I.P. Ain't no Ratatouille sequel. What's he doing? Maybe in a real life if you hold your breath. Bro, I don't think holding my breath IRL is gonna make a difference. Yo. R and B stands for right mouse button, right? Yes, because L and B is the other one. I don't understand how you get out of here, dude. How do you get out of there? We need the key card spawn to be that one spawn again. It's not there. Great. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Yo, do I just keep resetting? We could try the rat strat again. Yeah, I don't even. The problem is there's no rats back in that hallway. Can you like, dude? There's no rats back in that hallway. turn off the microphone for this. Dude. Why do you still have the chance to make those loud footsteps even when you're crouched? What is the point of crouching at that? What's the point? The key card's all the way over there too, which is just great. What is the point of crouching if you still have a chance to make those loud footsteps, dude? And holding my breath thing literally does nothing. Unless I'm just doing it wrong. It's not click a right mouse button, is it? I hate this game. Dude, I can't. Dude, you can't. You make it sounds even when you're crouched. Do baby steps? Do you think you're only supposed to like crouch and walk for like a little bit? Bro is moving. Oh my gosh. Do you think you're only supposed to crouch for like a few steps and then I don't know. Cause I think that's what I was trying to do the first time. I'm gonna play with my mic off just for a bit. I want to see if maybe that does it. Wait, I can talk right now. That's right. Did I not turn my microphone off? My microphone's off. What? Hold breath and crouch? The holding breath thing doesn't do anything. Do you think you're supposed to hold your breath as you're moving? This game sucks, bro. This game's broken. Dude, what is this? I didn't even do anything. This thing's broken. Yeah, no, I'm pulling up something, bro. Now we gotta see. Yeah, no, we're seeing now. Nah, I'm done, bro. I'm gonna hack in a walk-through walls cheat. I'm hacking in a walk-through Wall Street, bro. How to beat Hello Neighbor Act 3 Roblox? Boy, what the what? I gotta look up something, bro. So like is there like a how-to guide? Give me like a step-by-step. Okay, at least this person agrees this is the hardest chapter. You know, a Fortnite ad, bro. Can we do / creative mode?
Video, so.
Okay, I'm watching this. Hold up, bro. I gotta see how this dude beats it. Watch this dude beat it in like 5 minutes. I gotta see this, dude. I gotta see this.
I gotta act like it. The first thing I heard.
I'm about to go into creative mode. I'm ask Naveen for help. Yo, dude, I'm. Okay, we already did this part. We already did all this part. Why are his sound effects different?
Run! Frick, dude.
Well, this is not a thrilling experience.
Oh my god. You know what this is probably? The ancient ruin
I need
room.
a key card to open
What?
this gate.
Found the last.
His game is like 10 times darker. Okay, wait, I think that's because I turned my gamma all the way up, to be fair.
The videotape, but I really hope we find out what's going on with that thing.
Alright, hold up, bro.
Huh. Looks like a nice guy. I bet you this is the developer. Hello, Mr. Developer.
Where's the monster? He dropped the candle. He made noise, right?
A long one.
And he just teleports to the game. Yo, that gave me absolutely nothing. That. That legit just gave me absolutely butt booty nothing. Okay. I don't understand. Bro, I don't understand. W walkthrough. Bro. Yeah, we need ambience. Where's the monster? Where is he? Never mind, I hear him. Welcome back, Milliers. Where's the gosh dang key card? Try holding your breath when the monster's near you. Okay, chat, I got one issue. We don't have the key card. Walkthrough took the key card. That's the annoying part, bro. The first half of this, getting the key card is easy. It's just getting out of here. I'm gonna try to hold my breath anytime he's near us, and I'm only gonna take baby steps, because maybe that's the reason we have the loud footsteps sometimes. Dude, I think we just keep, dude, I legit think we just keep resetting until we get a key card spawn where it's not down that hallway. I should have gone, bro. I should have. It can see you because you turn the brightness up? Bro, there's no shot. Is that true? Yes. Welcome in, Varsali. My bad if I said your name wrong, by the way. Welcome in, Apamius. Can you believe I literally said all we need is it to not spawn in a hallway, and it's literally sitting right by the start of the level? That was insane. Is the brightness actually a reason why? If we don't get it here, we're trying that. Bro, all we have to do is get to the gate now. But I don't know, should I sprint to the gate? Should I wait till he goes back down the other way and then sprint, or no?
Well, this is not a thrilling experience.
that better have saved. That better have saved. Dude, that better have saved. That better have saved. Yo, if that didn't save, dude, tell me that saved. Tell me that saved right now. Tell me that saved. Oh my goodness, he's still down there. We're outside?
Is that what? It can't be.
Uh-oh. Was I supposed to fall? I'm just so happy we're past that part. I don't even care. I'm just happy we're past that part. Oh my goodness. Dude. Thank goodness it saves right as you open the door. Hey, how's it going? Oh my! Okay, it's fine, it's fine. So he can come into the water too. We know that now. Wait, chat, we're outside now, bro. What? Question is, what do we gotta do out here? I think I need to jump over that.
No. Is that what? It can't be.
What is this? Who is this? Sir, thank you so much for taking me away from him. Now, sir, here's the issue. I think he can run in the water too, so I'm gonna need you to move a little bit. Who is this, bro? He's clutching up for us. Chat, what's that new mob in Minecraft? The Creek or something? That's what this dude looks like. Hey, see you later, Gabe. Yo, hype in the chat for Gabe with the super chat earlier, too. Once again. Is that an eyeball? Hey, quick little sky rating, by the way. 3.1 out of 5. The moonlight's kind of cool back there, but that's about it. Just passing on through. Haha. You have a great evening. You've met him? Who? Oh, I'm supposed to get off here. I got a Steam achievement for that. Creaking, yeah. Okay, I didn't know he was gonna, like, be there already. Good news is, chat, we got another checkpoint. I can hide it. don't even know if he's here. Dude, what am I supposed to do?
This looks familiar. I feel like I've been here before.
Bucko, we have not been here before. Shut up.